In this video, I'm going to show you how I got this character Walter to walk using some templates, and I'm going to show you how I rigged him and animated him. Thanks very much for dropping into my animation channel. I really appreciate it. So this is the character here, Walter. I've imported him from Krita as separate body parts, and the first thing we do is we turn on plastic bottom left and we apply the mesh, create mesh for each body part. So we just click through each body part and create mesh for it. And the mesh column is that purple column. And then once we've done that, we just want to set the character up. We want to position each body part, and we also want to put the center to the pivot point, wherever the pivot point to that joint will be. So the arms up to the shoulder, the legs to the hip, etc. And then of course this character has a pole, and we also fit that up there as well. Put that on his hand there. Pull up the schematic, and then we will just set up the schematic for this character. You see all those plastic nodes are the purple ones there, so we're going to use them, not the actual drawing nodes or the artwork nodes. We're using the plastic, the purple stuff. So it's all going to come off the body. So the body is going to be the parent, so the leg will come off that. We will make the pole the child of the right arm there, and the left arm we're going to also join to the body. So we just set this up. Okay, let's just go and put that pole back in position. There we go. And then we can just also set the center of the main body part here. Just put it just around the hip area there. That's fine. Okay, so that's him all set up. We're just going to put some bones in the mesh now. So with plastic on at the top there, we make sure it's in built skeleton mode. And then we can go set up some bones for him. Put the root around where his center is, just above the hips there, that area, and then we can go up and down. Around here, around the knees, I like to have 3 nodes. My stylus is still doing this. It gives me 2 nodes for every click, unfortunately, so I'm just going through here and cleaning it up. And we can go right up the neck into his head. So that's one whole body part there. And then we can do this for all the body parts. So his right arm, come to his left arm. Just put 3 nodes in the joints there, especially the elbows and the knees. And then we can do his right leg. Same thing, 3 nodes down at the knees. And we can also have 3 nodes down at the ankle there. And there we go, we've set him up. I want to put a bit of a bend on the pole, so we can also put some nodes in here as well. We didn't apply the plastic to this, but I'd already done it previously, so just stick some nodes in that as well, so we can bend that, and then we can move them over. Okay, something's gone wrong here. Just put up the stage schematic. Alright, that hasn't come off the parent, off the body, so we just have to link that up there like that, and now it should work. There we go. Alright, so let's move Walter over to the right there, and then we can just increase this down to about 300 frames. We can right click that whole row, select fill in empty cells, and it'll fill those cells. And over there as well we can do this. Oh no, we leave that one. Okay, so we're ready to go. The first second I want them just to be stationary, so we can just add a key in there, just Z, and a key will pop up there, and then we can start moving them forward every second, or maybe every 6 frames, every quarter of a second. We can just move him forward. He's just coming into frame. The only thing you're going to be seeing is this pole, so we just want the pole to show a bit of a lumbering walk there, but a bit jumpy up and down as he walks like that. So if we play it out, yep, there we go. And then to actually create his walk cycle, what I do is I pull in my walk cycle templates, which I've got stored on my system here. They come here in the Locomotion Course Bundle. All the links are in the description. So if you just go into that, they're all here: walk cycle, run cycle, dog run cycle, dog walk cycle, horse run cycle, horse or zebra walk cycle, and also we have templates for birds. So let's just have a look at the walk cycles, and if you just scroll down in the course here, there are all the templates down there, and there's a bunch of them. There are 3 types of walks: walk A, B, and C, and there's many formats. We've got left to right, we've got bones, we've got body, bones and body. We've got moving and we've got static templates. So there's many derivatives, many choices. So that's all in the Locomotion Course Bundle. Go check it out. So I've got it stored on my system here. Let me just find it. There it is there. It's 24 frames. It's basically a second. We can load it, import it, and there it is there. There's our character there. So let's just move the start and the end of this so that we can see this character move. Right, there he is. And he's coming from left to right. We actually want him coming from right to left. There is a set that does that. I just grabbed the first one that I could find. You can download the right to left set, and this is a moving set, meaning that it's actually moving across the screen. There's also sets that are static. In other words, they walk or they run in situ in a static mode. They don't move across the screen. They're centered, so they're not moving. But this is a moving set here, so because we want to walk this character across the screen here like this. What I like to do when I'm using these is they're 24 frames, which is 1 second, and every 6 frames I like to go and set the animation up. I don't obviously want to do it on every frame, and I like to do it on every 6 frame. It usually works pretty well, not always. Sometimes you got to come in and drop in a few extra frames. I think we can actually scale this template up a little bit to fit the character. Once we've got the template walking across, we can actually take the character Walter and we can, every 4th frame like that, set him up just on the XY axis, just moving across the screen. That's the very first thing you want to do. And then we can start animating the character himself. We can go into plastic and go and make sure that the animate mode is on, and then we can just start with the main part here, his body. Let's just scale this template down. It's actually now a little too big. So let's just move him into that. You want him to fit this template. They're not going to fit exactly, but something like this fits pretty well. So you can stretch these templates. You can make them wider or shorter, taller, skinnier, etc. Just using the scale. But Walter seems to fit this template pretty well. So we just, again, every 6 frame, every quarter of a second, we can just go and set up a key for the body parts here, just in animation, in the plastic. Just go and play with those nodes that we set up in the skeleton and use the template as a guide where to put his body parts. So we have his left leg walking like that, and then we can just move through the rest of the body parts. Let's go do his right leg. So just go across to the right leg, and same thing, every 6 frame we can go set up a key for it. And remember, we're doing the animation on the purple stuff, on the actual plastic column, not on the blue columns which identify the or indicate the actual artwork. Okay, so you're just playing with the plastic. The artwork will get deformed by the plastic itself. So don't go and mess around in the blue column, stick to the purple. So just working through his left leg, you can see why I like to have 3 nodes at his knees here. I like to have 1 in the middle and 1 on each side. Makes for nice clean bends. You can just walk him out there. And then we do the same for the arms. So let's go for his right arm. That'll be the arm at the back there. We can just do the same every 6 frames. Go and manipulate the nodes here in the animate mode. And do his right arm. Bring up the pole every 6 frame so that it's fitted to his hand there like that. And then finally we can do his front arm, his left arm here. Same thing. He's quite a bulky guy here. He's been working out, got big muscles, old Walter. And again, just use the template as a guide, as a background. Okay, so that's his walk cycle. And then he actually has a stop here. So we set the stop up as well. He does 2 walk cycles and then he stops. So set that stop up as well. And then the other thing I want to do is, as he's coming in, that pole, his pole is going to be going up and down and slightly. They're made of, I think, carbon fiber or an alloy of some type, and they bend. They're designed to bend, obviously. So as he's walking, as he goes up, as the pivot point, his hand goes up, the ends of those poles will go down. So I want to catch a bit of that, and vice versa. As he comes down, the ends will go up. And that's basically it. That's as easy as it is using the template. So let's just play it out. I rendered this out. Here comes Paul, here comes Walter, and I've dropped in a bit of shadow there and a few other moving parts, and that's it. As I say, all of this is in my coursework on the Locomotion Course Bundle. There's other courses of making a short animated movie course and the Animating with OpenToonz course, so go check it out. All the links are in the description here. And also, if you haven't already, please sign up for my newsletter. If you sign up for that, I'll actually email you a free set of walk cycle templates for you to play with so that you can see how they work. So please go ahead and do that. And once again, thanks very much for dropping into my animation channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope I'll see you around here again soon. All the best now. Bye.